Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Being back in that ballpark, I know you were just there last year, but does it bring back the same feelings?
Yeah, I guess, you sort of try to get past it, but you remember, what it was like. So, yeah, I mean, I think that, winning last year certainly helped things. So now it's just really trying to still stay focused on 21 and just try to win a couple baseball games here.
Do you believe this is more than just another regular season start for Clayton?
Obviously that's a question for Clayton. I don't know. I think that he's going to do everything he can to think of it as such. But yeah, I mean, going to this ballpark, some of the guys are the similar guys, same guys we have in so, but I don't know. I know he's prepared and eager to pitch tonight, though.
I'm not sure if you had a chance to catch the video of Cody hitting another home run today. What are the reports, and is it still fair to say that he'll be back this weekend?
Still fair to say that, yes. And I did see the reports.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Dave.
Next question is from Kirsten Watson. Go ahead, Kirsten.
Hey, Dave. Austin shared with us kind of his thoughts about everything, and of course, having to move forward and put what happened in the past. But do you see it as a underlying sense of motivation just for the entire team for you all tonight, and just every time you play the Astros?
I don't know. I think that it's a really good ball club. Kind of the past things that happened, the cheating, it happened. It was brought to light. I think it's obviously it's full capacity. It's Dodgers, Astros, but I think for us in the clubhouse, we just are preparing to win a baseball game and win 2 here. So I don't think that we're reading too much into it, but I certainly understand kind of from the outside. But I think inside here, we don't really think too much of it.
And is there excitement that there is going to be a full capacity stadium? Does that bring any joy to the team? A little bit of nerves for the guys?
I wouldn't say nerves. I think excitement, anticipation. I'm sure that the Dodger fans, we're still going to be represented. We travel well, so it's going to be a lot of energy. And yeah, to see a packed house on a Tuesday is going to be pretty cool.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, yeah, Mookie's in your lineup. Does he have to test that out, his shoulder, before sticking in the lineup? What's going on there with him?
I just think that with the 2 days off, getting treatment, from what I hear from the training staff, the shoulder's in a good place, and I expect him to be in there.
Did he get treatment yesterday during an off day?
You know what? I don't know if he did.
Do you expect this to be something he just has to manage and kind of you have to keep an eye on and make sure he doesn't get overworked?
I think it's more managing. I think that players, especially with the swing, they're always trying to hone their craft and work hard. But I think that managing the workload yourself certainly is important. But yeah, just as long as we have the communication and how he feels day to day, certainly will be helpful.
Is Brusdar throwing his bullpen today?
I think it's tomorrow.
And is there anything new on Corey Seager?
No, he's just at home in Los Angeles, doing a lot of conditioning things, taking one-handed grounders, one-handed swings. So now we're just kind of trying to do everything we can to keep his legs under him. The core still engaged and strong. So when it does heal, the fracture, then he can kind of get going again.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Fabiano Daya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. With Mookie, do you have an exact idea like what caused the shoulder thing? Is it just over time, or did something like was it one swing or anything like that?
I don't know if it was one swing. I think a lot of times with position players, when you're talking about the league shoulder, it's the swinging. It could be a dive with the glove. It could be a dive sliding. There's just different little bit of wear and tear that just kind of happens, and you just got to try to manage it.
And then to go back to 2017, I know you said that in your clubhouse you're not really worried about it, but I mean, outside of the clubhouse, just like the attention that this, like obviously 2017 has brought, I mean, is there a time that you feel like everyone else is going to be able to move on from this?
I don't know. You know, I think that, you know, the world doesn't like, you know, sports fans, the world doesn't really appreciate cheating. And so when it's kind of brought to light, and, you know, we didn't have fans last year. So, you know, this is highly anticipated by baseball fans, which I really do believe is great for the game. But it's going to be exponentially crazy once they come to our place, I'm sure.
Thanks, Jay.
Yep.
Next question's from Sarah Wexler. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, just wanted to check in on a few of your injured relievers. Is there any news on Scott Alexander?
He's in Arizona. He's on a throwing program. I know he is not throwing to hitters yet. Once he does get back, we're going to send him on a rehab assignment. So, you know, once he gets out to rehab, then we'll have a better idea where he's at.
Okay. And how about Garrett Clevenger?
Garrett is kind of on the same program. He's going to, once he gets to, gets the inflammation out, the soreness, he'll go out on rehab. And for those guys, both those guys, I would expect them to have to at least be out on rehab for, you know, a week and see where we're at. So we still have time to kind of evaluate.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
We have time for one more. Go ahead, Marley.
Thanks, Juan. Hi, Dave. Obviously, this is a very sad day, being the anniversary of the death of George Floyd. I was wondering if you would please give us your thoughts as you reflect back on such a difficult year.
Yeah, you know, I just remember being in San Francisco and seeing the video and seeing the kind of the mood in the clubhouse, baseball, the country. I do think it's important to kind of revisit it and bring it up, because there still needs to be a lot of change. So I'm happy to see that baseball is still making it a priority, and the Players Alliance making it a priority. So we still have a long way to go.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, guys.